What's up, YouTube? It's Brian from Midwest Gaming. Here with the deck profile. I got top 4 at the Minneapolis Regional yesterday, up in Minnesota. About a week and a half ago, I had an epiphany that Buster Dragon is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Calvin Tahan is a god. So, I decided to play ABC for this regional. Because I figured if I had Buster Dragon on my deck list, I couldn't lose. I did lose once, but that's okay, because we still got 4th place. The deck performed amazing, and let's get into it. We got some spice. So for this ABC deck profile, I played 2 Sky Striker Ace Ray. You want to normal summon the ABC pieces, so I only played 2 of these because you summon it off airspace area 0. For my ABC deck, I also played 1 Dynamite and 1 Ignis, because you want to tribute summon these on your opponent's turn with the Draco traps. And then you can plus and gain advantage, or if you're going second, you want to tribute summon this one and chain into Heritage and Link Climb, and then you can draw 2 or 3 cards every time, and it's amazing. Also on my ABC deck, I played 2 Nibiru. I was playing 3 of this for a while before I decided to play ABC instead of Draco and Sky Striker, but had to cut cards because I had to fit the best cards of all time. I don't actually own the ABC cards, unfortunately, which is crazy because they're the best cards in the game right now, because Buster Dragon is amazing. But I played 1 A Assault Core, 2 B Buster Drake, and 2 C Crush Wyvern. A is both the worst and the best. I normal summoned A and attacked for game like 3 times yesterday, and it was amazing. But its effect to add back the piece in this deck, you never want to add back the pieces because you can't banish them from your hand to summon the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So you have to banish them from the field or the graveyard. So you want them either on the field or in the graveyard, and A puts them in your hand, and you can't summon the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So just 1 A and then 2 B, 2 C. C is amazing because you can Link Climb by summoning the B, searching the A, make a barricade board, discard, Boral Sword, and then summon the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then attack for game. That was the monster lineup in my ABC deck. 11 monsters. So for the spells in my ABC deck, I played 3 Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Second best ABC card. 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Widowmaker, 2 Shark Cannon, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Herc Base, 1 Eagle Booster, and then 2 Airspace. So we wanted Airspace to be live as much as possible, and no matter how good the ABC cards are, if we reveal the ABC cards off Airspace, it sucks. So you wanted to play some of the Sky Striker cards. I think the most cut ones in this type of deck, when you combine the Draco cards, are like Eagle Booster, and some people don't play Jamming Waves. I'm not sure. Some people might not play Herc Base, but we wanted this to be live as possible because a lot of times you rely on this targeting a Draco spell to special summon the Ray. So you just wanted to reveal a Sky Striker card. So for the field spell lineup, we did the 2 Airspace, obviously. 2 Union Hanger, which I also don't own and had to borrow, so those are gone now. And then 3 Diagram. I felt Diagram was the most versatile because it's the best with set rotation. I played Terra in set rotation. Because the set rotation plus Draco spell is a +5 at least. Mid and late game, this is how you continue to generate advantage and grind with the Draco cards to not die and then kill your opponent when you normal summon A Assault Core and attack for game. So 9 field spells. Hanger was only at 2 because you don't want to see it after you see your pieces. So I felt 3 was overkill. For the Draco cards, we just did 2, 2, and 2, because you don't want to brick on them, because you got a lot of engines going in this deck, so yeah. And then to round it out, Chalice, Upstart. Because we only played 40 cards, it was somehow able to combine all 3 of these engines to fit into 40, which I'm still amazed at, but yeah, Chalice is just really versatile, and it's an easy side-out card when you're going first to side in your other blowout cards. And when you're going second, especially against decks like Salamangrade and Orcus, If they have the Dweller, you can Chalice it, and that either baits the Roar or allows you to use your Draco spells in grave if they don't Roar the Chalice. And it's really good against like the Ding plays and stuff if they set and activate Babel for Orcust. So I think Chalice is really a really versatile card right now, and I'm glad I played it. For my ABC extra deck, I played 1 Sky Striker Ace Kagari, 3 Shizuku, 2 Hayate, and 1 Kaina. In order to fit the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! ABC Buster Dragon, I had to make some cuts. I typically play 2 and 2. Some people play 3 and 1, but I had to play 2 and 1 for this tournament because I had to make room for the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! ABC Buster Dragon. So only 7 Striker Links, Phoenix, and Unicorn. They're really versatile nightmares, and they help you either link climb into Borrelsword and pick apart their board, or pick apart their board, summon Buster Dragon, the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh!, and you win. Other Link 2s I played are Hida and Barricade Board Blocker. I thought I was going to play at least 1 or 2 Salamangreats, and this card's amazing, but I played 0, which is unfortunate because I wanted to summon Buster and banish their Gazelle and win because that deck sucks without Gazelle. But it was not meant to be. Played Ningirsu for another Link 3 just because it's really good, especially in this deck. You could do like Barricade Board Blocker, Hornet Drones, Kagari, add back something back, Ningirsu. Just a lot of plays with Ningirsu that clears stuff that is otherwise unclearable. And then Borrelsword and 2 copies of the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! ABC Buster Dragon. Because with the pieces on your turn 2, you can summon a Borrelsword, and then, oh wow, you have 3 pieces in the grave, so you can banish them and summon the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And clear the rest of their board and attack for 9,000. Or you Nibiru them, and I did this once or twice. I Nibiru'd them, and that token that I summoned on their field had like 7,600 attack. So I summon Borrelsword, and I attack it, and I kill it, which means this goes up to like 7,000 attack, and then literally any other monster in the deck. One of the times I normal summoned A, and that's an OTK, because ABC cards are amazing. For the side deck, 3 Lancia. I sided 1 Afterburners, just because I didn't want to main it, because I didn't want to make my deck like brick even more going first. So I just put it in the side for like the control matchups and the rogue matchups and stuff like that. And then I sided 1 Orchestrated Return, which I also borrowed, so I had to give back. But the theory behind this was, if they're able to out the Buster Dragon, or like they call by the grave the Buster Dragon, so I have pieces banished or something, again in the Orcust Mirror, I can Shark Cannon their Galatea, put one of them back, and then instead of not setting anything, I now have something I can set that draws me 2 cards. So it just gives me advantage. It recycles my ABC pieces if necessary, or I actually did this on stream at Pasadena. I Shark Cannon their Galatea, put back my Kagari, and I did not have an Orchestrated Return to draw 2 cards. So I decided I wanted an Orchestrated Return to draw 2 cards. And it didn't come up today, but I thought the theory was kind of cool. Might not be the best choice in the world, but for regional I thought it was fine. And then I did 2 Twister, 2 Dark Ruler. Instead of Cosmic, I wanted a way to discard pieces if I need to summon the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I played Twister instead of Cosmic. And then Pendulum can be hard sometimes if they go first, so I thought Dark Ruler was necessary. And then Blowout card going first, Different Dimension Ground. Really good against Salamangreat and Orcust. And then Blowout card going second was System Down for Orcust. Because, especially against my deck, a lot of the Orcust players just set and activate Babel. And then I activate System Down, and they have nothing and they lose. Especially the Into the Void variants. Like, if they don't hard draw into Crescendo, or if I'm able to bait the Crescendo, I System Down them, and then they have no recovery in their top decking because I pick apart the rest of their board because it's nothing. So, I felt these cards were really important. And, of course, the one Orcust match I played, instead of opening this or this, I open 5 monsters, and I lose game 3. But it happens. Shout outs to Midwest Gaming and our sponsors, MetaMats, Rising Star Games, TGG Gaming. Shout out to Aaron Thompson for lending me ABC cards. because even though the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't own them, which is very unfortunate. Shout outs to my wife, because my teammates give me shit every time I don't shout out her. And shout out to my biggest fan, who's not down here at the moment because I think she's upstairs sleeping, my cat Izzy. She's perfect in every way, shape, and form, and she's always there for me. And that'll do it. Thanks.